Good morning, Tarun. Good morning, Lalit. Just waiting for other people to join. I hope Bank Nifty you got some good trade in the first this thing. Just booked it as a quick this thing scalping, but the target is 41,000. Till the time it is holding above these levels. Good morning, Mr. Rao. So yesterday, whatever levels I had given, basis on our Fibonacci and this thing on the path point of view. So look at it how it is respecting as of now. So being a Friday, I think we will have little slow session today because considering it is already open gap up and we are seeing some kind of slow momentum. Good morning, Kaushik. So Bank Nifty is kind of 900 it has crossed. Another 100 points move it can give you. So we had discussed these points yesterday, right, Kaushik, on the basis of. So what I have done is basically people are still joining in, so we will discuss about these things. But just for you, Kaushik, it is yesterday, if you remember, we had marked these path on the Nifty, right? So when we had seen this highs and lows, right? And we had seen what is the path it was following. So basically, once it had given a breakdown from here, we had seen the it has gone down to this level, right? And then it has again taken a resistance around these levels and again came down, right? So we are just plotting these levels which are swing high, swing lows, right? And those are the levels which we just plotted, and we just you know for the last bigger swing whatever we had, those levels we had marked are Fibonacci. Bank Nifty has almost shown 930 levels as of now. Will go slowly. Nifty, there is no trade. Nifty, one trade was there when our VWAP level was tested on the upside, but I had little less confidence on Nifty because though it is above our levels, we had a virgin CPR somewhere around in between, right? Around that 500, 511 levels. So once those levels are crossing, we have maximum target of 1560 levels. I don't see much of upside, but as of now, it is just with the gap up and holding these gap ups. So we are just seeing those levels getting respected. So trend is in the positive. So we are not going with any short trades as of now. We will only short Nifty below 430 where we get the confirmation. As of now, we will just wait. So Bank Nifty has gone to 932, 944. So 40,955. Even Nifty is kind of trying to cross 500 level. So hope you guys have taken the Bank Nifty trade, kind of given almost 100 points from. Today I was more confident on Bank Nifty, and once, if you remember these levels, it has just crossed. It is kind of target of 41,125. So this is how it is going right now, and it is very fast momentum now. You would have seen 974, 975. It is achieved. So these were basically the SL levels of big guys, and now the SLs are hitting. So your Dow and Nasdaq is kind of in a flat territory. 980 it is achieved. Bank Nifty was a breakout from the range, and hence, if it is holding these levels, definitely there was a chance of upside. Very, very strong momentum on Bank Nifty. Nifty is still trying to cross this virgin CPR levels. And even if you would have taken the trade on this dip, so we had seen this dip which is coming in. And after that, it has kind of given a good move. So around 1%, I think it would have gone by now. So, how many of you actually did some studies on the discussion, whatever we had yesterday? So, Bank Nifty is kind of almost achieved the target 985, 15 points. I'll give it the thing. Well, it will definitely achieve that target. It will go faster, but it is kind of above H5 level in a. So most of people would have on the RSI, seeing RSI and other things, would have definitely kind of not gone long and looked for a shorter opportunity. However, we have seen one good momentum. So Nifty is kind of crossed 500. This is what we were expecting. Somewhere I was telling this that the Nifty kind of touch 500 levels. However, multiple times it has gone down to the 300 level. So now Bank Nifty is kind of picked up. Bank Nifty has achieved the target. Look at how the momentum is coming. And now Virgin CPR is also taken out by Nifty. So let's see where it goes, 535, 547 levels, whether we will be able to kind of. Yes, please go through. If at all you're getting stuck anywhere, uh, you can always. 40,900 is the option which I had bought. Now it is almost 3 points above from my level. But 41,000 is kind of my target is achieved. So I'm not going with any trades as of now. Nifty probably was a probably I would have got some 30, 40 points. But I was not very confident looking at the Virgin CPR. But Bank Nifty was very, very clear. There was no resistance in between. And it was a breakout zone. Once it has kind of holded that breakout zone, it was very clear that it will go towards the 41,000. So hope you guys had a good trade in the first this thing. Of the people who don't have taken all earning the short covering thing, which was today's gap up actually has trapped many because many had gone through with this consideration that there will be a possibility of coming down again, and it is kind of so Bank Nifty is kind of going towards the H6 level now. Also, Nifty has kind of crossed the Virgin CPR straight away. So look at this whatever we discussed yesterday, this chart I had shared you yesterday. Okay, ideally, if at all it would have opened somewhere around here, we would have still got the opportunity till here. Okay, and then here the opportunity whatever came in was consolidation exactly above these levels, and then look at this how it is exactly going towards our targets now. So anybody would have taken the trade here, you would have understood where exactly it is going, and As I mentioned, from one Fibonacci to another Fibonacci, it will kind of try to achieve. Once it started consolidating above these zones, it has kind of exactly achieved the targets. Now look at where Bank Nifty is. Is it okay? Bank Nifty still shows a target of 41,132. So the short covering might take it up further. Now I think if you would have seen, it is a very fast move from these levels. Seeing some so excellent trending market in first thing only. So probably 1 hour uh, completed and it has kind of gone up like anything. So 41,000 will be crucial for Bank Nifty to hold on. Now it's kind of overbought situation, though all the short covering it is taking it up. But we'll have to wait for one retracement to come in somewhere, and then we can take the trades. So look at what Bank Nifty was basically trying to do. It was going up, then it is coming down. Yesterday it had kind of given a breakdown. We expected of Nifty to Bank Nifty to kind of go down further. Happened now. Nifty has kind of the Bank Nifty has kind of opened gap up, sustained above these levels. It is just given one consolidation around these areas, and then it has given a breakout. So it has kind of given very clear momentum in the morning. Okay, so, any doubts from yesterday's session, day before yesterday's session, so that we can take it forward from there? We will get some good insights again. So now, like I mentioned, if you look at our Camarilla thing, Camarilla wouldn't have given us any trade as of now. Also, Bank Nifty, if you would have looked at it, it has broken this H5. Then it came retraced around these levels, and then it has gone up. So the target remains this 41,097, which is your L6 level. And there is a high possibility that it might retrace and come back, and again it might consolidate in the second half. So today's CPR will, as of now, looks like it will become a virgin CPR. So these are the levels which Bank Nifty might hold. and looking at all the possible things, which is Reliance is almost 1.4% up. ICICI Bank is 1.24%. Uh, so all the heavyweights, which is SDFC, also 1.59%, and TCS is also kind of 0.68%. So everything looks like in a greenery right now. So no doubt from yesterday's session, day before yesterday, earlier sessions, I think only Kaushik has asked for this thing. Probably I'll take it through again. But I could see only Devinder is kind of sharing some charts. Others are yet to start the sharing charts. Concepts are clear. I think be able to kind of understand these. Bank Nifty is becoming a rocket actually, not stopping at these levels. No problem, Kaushik. You will learn. See, the more you ask questions, it will be easier for everybody to kind of learn. And it is not something which you will. See, I took so many years to kind of learn this. Okay, so whatever I'm teaching you, it is not something which you have to grasp it in one day, right? Problem, spend some time. I think it will be good for all of us to kind of revise it again and again so that we know the concepts. But are you seeing there is a kind of potential in whatever these sessions we are doing? So like yesterday also, whatever we had discussed, wherever we have seen these levels, right? So anyways, we are not carrying any position overnight for whatever reason. We would always look at holding certain things for the intraday only. But so wherever the market opens, if we are seeing those kind of levels, I think it is good for us to kind of take those trades, right? No problem. If people are asking more questions, I will go through the concepts again so that you will also kind of learn different things. Yeah, sure. So I was just waiting for some more people to join in. I think generally I start late, so people are still to join in. But what we will do is we will revise this things again. Anybody else wants to cover up those things or any kind of missed out or not able to understand that? Okay, done, Tanuja. I will take that also up. I think mostly your questions are pertaining to yesterday's structure thing, whatever we discussed, right? So we will take that. So this one is very simple. This is not as per our demand supply zones. Demand supply zones you will have to mark it little with a care and all that things. But I think these whatever things whichever we have, right? What we will try to do is we will try to understand. So now look at it. Bank Nifty is almost touching our target, 41,091. So from 860 levels, it has gone to 41,100, which is almost like 400, 500 points. And that's how work. So let's go through this things again. No problem, Mr. Rao. I think you can go through these things over the weekend. You can always discuss things on the group as well. If at all you're getting stuck, you can always go through the videos. It will always help you. And I will revise these concepts again so that you also kind of have that clear understanding. We'll go little earlier charts so that we can clearly get what are the kind of levels which. So now look at it. We will go back to 20th of February. Okay, almost 15 days, 20 days before, and we will try to identify these. Okay. So 17th February we will start. Okay, so you will understand these concepts easily. Okay, so consider there was no market before that. Okay, and our market starts from here. We are trading on this 20th of February. So now you understand where was a low of the day. It started off there here, right? Then where it has gone? It has gone to the swing high. Then it came down again, right? There was no swing high after that again, right? So there was a small swing high somewhere here, right? And what it has done, it has gone back to these levels again. Then it has given one bounce, and then it has come down again to these levels, and it has closed around these levels, right? So what we have done now, we are marking these zones. Okay, so this one was one swing high, this one was another swing high, this one was another swing high. We had swing lows here, right? And last zone, which one was here. Okay, so now when we are seeing Nifty setup on the 20th of February, now we are coming to this day where we are trading. Okay, now what Nifty has done? So Nifty basically opened around these levels. Okay, and then what has happened? First candle, it has gone down, but it has got respected. So it was basically what it was trying to tell you, that first 10-15 minutes anyways we don't trade, we are only watching the market. Okay, then what has happened? Exactly, it has come down. Next candle, again a hammer kind of or shooting star kind of candle. Then it comes down, gone almost to the swing high, sorry, swing low, and then it has jumped. Now jumped, whenever it has jumped, we have to also observe what are the levels which are there. Now what we will do, which is the highest swing in this, whatever this day was, what is the highest swing? Now, if you are looking at this swing, this one was the highest swing, right? Whatever it gave the break also and all that. So this is the swing which I'm considering for my Fibo levels. Okay. So what has happened on this day? Now we have found on this particular move, whatever this has come, we have got this this swing is what we have selected in this, right? And in this Fibo levels, right? What I have done is I have only considered, so I have made the changes towards these levels. So you can just go through and check these levels. Okay. So we don't need this. Okay. So what I have considered only 0.382, 0.5, 0.618. These are the levels, right? So now when I'm plotting the Fibo, what happens is generally when I'm plotting the Fibo, it will give the direction only towards that particular place, right? So exactly that particular direction only we are going to get the trade, right? So what will happen in such scenarios? We are not going to get the other side of. So what I have done is I have added minus. So it will plot both the sides, right? So we have a plus and minus both, right? So we have plus 1.618 minus zero point 0.5 minus 1.5. So these are the levels which you have to plot it in your Fibo, and then just say okay. So you have to just make those changes as per your Fibo thing. Okay. Now what has happened on this day on 20th? Okay, this could have been a SL hunting day also. Okay, wherein it has given first swing. Okay, it has opened around these levels above the Fibo levels. Okay, then it has given one hammer. Then it has come down straight away. It has broken this Fibo and it has come down below these levels, right? So in these levels is what we are shorting, right? So we have taken a short around these levels, right? Our target ideally would have been this place. It has hit our SL. Okay, our SL would have been just above this particular place. So it has given us a 30 points SL, right? Then it has gone up again, gone to this particular zone, right? So generally in these particular levels, whatever we are seeing, we are not seeing any kind of trade. So now at this swing, what has happened? This swing, we have got one hammer kind of candle, one consolidation hammer kind of candle, and then it has fallen. Okay, so we cannot capture this move. Either you have taken a short move at these particular places considering the trend. Okay, otherwise we wouldn't have able to capture this move. Okay, so if at all somebody is captured, this SL would have been covered, right? And then what has happened next day? It has come again, next candle again. It has fallen. It has taken. Whether you would have taken a short trade here, looking at this candle, answer is no, right? We are not taking any short trade here. Then what is happening? It has come back again. Then it has tried to take the support, okay, and then it has broken this level. So whatever that consolidation was there, right? So we are not only relying on one part of it, right? We are also relying and looking at what consolidation, where the consolidations are happening, right? So we are seeing one consolidation around these levels, right? So once we have seen this consolidation, and once this candle has broken this consolidation, right? So this is the place I would look out for a short trade. Now, what is happening? Here I am getting one confirmation that it has gone below this level. Exactly, it has respected this level. Then it has gone above this at these levels, right? Around point 0.5 level. Then it has given me one hammer kind of formation, and then it has broken this. So at this particular place, I can take another trade, which is my target will be this, right? Around these levels will be my exact trade, right? Or the target. Now it has moved from here to here. So morning, whatever SL was there, it has covered, right? Then it is again trying to take a bounce. Okay. But overall, my structure is telling me that there is a negativity around this level, right? So I will try and avoid these levels as a support. Okay. Once it has formed this particular level, and once this is a breakout which has happened, I am taking another short trade. So we had one SL trade, right? And then we had another trade which is gone, in this direction, right? And where it has gone exactly to our target levels, right? So one is, once these levels are broken, right? Generally, these Fibo levels, once it is broken, it will try and go towards the other side of Fibo. Are you guys getting it? Whatever I'm trying to explain? Okay. So we got one SL, which could have been, say, 15 points, right? Then we got one trade here. Possibly, if at all you're taking a trade, it's okay. I don't think so. Anybody would have caught this momentum here when it is coming to the swing level. But if at all somebody is risky and taken the trade, considering there is a pressure building up on these levels, so we'll understand these candlestick patterns and all those things also a little more. And then once it has kind of gone to these levels, now, what is happening? Now it is coming back to this level. Here, I am not taking any trade. Probably, if at all I have to take a long trade, one hammer is there, right? Probably I can take a trade towards this target. But what I'm trying to understand here is, this is a downtrend, right? This candle is very, very strong, right? Once this strong candle is coming, I know there are more sellers sitting in. Okay. So whenever this kind of candle is coming, this hammer or this kind of consolidation is telling me it is more gonna go downwards than the upwards, right? Because earlier trend also is negative. Okay, so this is kind of holding these swings. Okay, once it has gone back to this swing and then it has come back, basically it is telling me that yesterday structure whatever was there, so yesterday it has not broken the high of the day where it will become a bullish side, right? And it is breaking basically second swing, right? The second swing, it is giving me a confirmation that there is a possibility of more downwards movement, right? So when these movements are happening, I will try to avoid. See, it is again your judgment, right? Where exactly you want to take the trade. If at all you're taking a trade at this long, okay, probably another SL would hit in this scenario, right? So you're taking a trade here 962 and your SL would have been around these levels, right? So it will hit another SL. But overall in the day, if you're looking at, once it is broken these levels, you would have got one trade till here, okay, another bounce, another trade, okay, another trade which has gone back to, and this trade was much bigger, right? So almost 100 points move, 60 points move, right? So this 30 points or 20 points, whatever we are losing, or 15 points we are losing, we are covering up with these trades, right? So overall, end of the day, what is going to happen? We are going to make some profits, or maybe we will end up into cost to cost trades, right? Okay. Now then this day is done. We have gone back to 20th. Okay. Now 20th, what we are trying to understand. Okay. What is my level here? My swing low, right? And so what would be my path? My path would have been like this, has gone up, then it has not, or it might would have given you this trade or this path, right? Then it has given you another path here, and then it has gone down, right? And then this is the place it has ended, right? So what has happened on the next day? So now we will try and plot these swings. So now what was this path? So this path was basically, it was again a downtrend on the earlier day, right? So whatever uh, generally people say, sell on rise, right? That is what we are going to wait. Okay, now we see consolidation. One candle opens, goes down. Okay, quick scalping in the first trade, probably we could have got it. And generally wherever we have a close and all that things, right? So those are the places where we are seeing one kind of support will build up. So this is basically, this day was more telling us that earlier day whatever momentum has happened, it was, though it was a kind of a trending move, what has happened is, for me, it is a kind of confusion day for the next day, right? So this is where exactly these swings will kind of take it. Okay, and then what we are taking, we are trying to find out what is our best swing. Now in this scenario we had small bounce here, so I will consider this swing. Okay, so this is the swing I will consider. Okay, and so this is basically my low level. Okay, and exactly on these levels I have a resistance. So exactly it is opened, given one scalping opportunity here. Okay, probably it wouldn't have achieved the target if at all we are waiting for the target. In the other scenario it would have hit RSL. Okay, it would have hit RSL around these levels. So we have taken a short around these levels, right? Then it has gone down, then hit RSL, right? So one SL around these levels. Then what has happened? Then again it is forming lower highs, lower lows, right? And then once this area is broken, right, I will take a trade around these levels. Okay, my SL would be around these levels, 912. Okay, which is around 25 points, and my target would be around these levels, right? So this is what we are trying. So this is basically our one level, right? So exactly this is where it will. So whenever we are looking at scalping opportunity, this one move has given. Okay, it has taken a support. Okay, we are seeing one engulfing candle which is formed. Again, it has gone towards the point 0.5. Again, it came down. So we have seen one SL, then two trades, one trade. This one we wouldn't have taken probably, right, considering it's a downtrend, and then we are getting another trade here. So one SL and two profitable trade. So overall we will still remain in positive territory, right? Then what are we saying again? Again we'll go back to our path. What has happened here? We had one path, right? Then we are seeing one bounce here. Then we had seen again one down move, right? And market closed around these levels. Okay, so what we are plotting, again we are plotting a simple levels, right? We had one these zones, and wherever these kind of zones are happening, right, these becomes very very strong zones. So this is what we have to look at it. Now in this we had seen that M pattern and all these things, right? That patterns also kind of go through. Okay, as of now we will focus only on the basics of it. Okay, now what has happened? Next day it has opened gap down, right? So what we are trying to do, we are trying to find out what is our Fibo level. What has happened? First candle, are you getting the trade? Are you getting a doji just below our levels. Okay, we can take a short trade 959, 781, 20 points SL. Target is around 670, which is almost 80 points, right? And beyond that, again, here again we have got one other trend, right? Again it has broken. This one move would have given you very big targets, right? Around 3.618, right? It continued the fall. It's just stayed around these levels in the closing half, right? So are you getting whatever we are trying to do? Bank Nifty is around 41,200 now. So I think, I don't know how many of you have taken the trade at these. So Bank Nifty is like almost 800 points up. So we are seeing a big short covering. There were a lot of shorts which were up. So I think mostly people are busy booking only profits, only taking the trades. That's where the turnaround is less today. But I think focus more on learning. So these are the kind of swings we are trying to understand. These are the kind of things, and we are just doing. We are not doing any other further analysis on the other things. We are only trying to find out what is our, uh, you know, best level where we can take the trade. We will have some SLs. Now we have not seen SLs yesterday, right? And today we are able to kind of see the SLs, right? Now this day. Yeah, I also had taken one trade only, which is Bank Nifty, because Nifty I was not very confident, but I think Nifty is kind of going towards my 600 ka target. So let's see. So today it has kind of achieved whatever I was expecting this week. Exactly the same thing has happened. So now again, what we are trying to do, we are trying to find out another swing, right? So basically we had little higher swing here. So that is what we will consider. This was a small bounce. Okay. And look at this. What has happened? This was an expiry. So are you getting whatever I'm trying to explain in this concept? We're looking only yesterday's path. With that, we are using Fibo, and with that, we are losing. Trying to do certain targets and other. So, any questions on this? If you have taken trades, I would suggest you would have got very good profits. But if at all now, I'm seeing whatever levels, right? It might just consolidate around these areas. Though the short covering has happened in the first this thing, and we might see some further move, but not getting any confidence. I'm waiting for the pullback. If there is a pullback, I think probably we can look at buying. But if there is no pullback, I will not enter any trades as of. It's okay. Bank Nifty has given me some decent day morning, so um, I'm not bothered about, even if I miss out something. There's nothing we are going to miss out, right? We will get another opportunity on Monday. A good trending day as of now. Didn't expect the trending day, but somewhere I think Bank Nifty kind of triggered this rally now. And Bank Nifty, if you look at it, overall market view is around ICICI Bank, SDFC Bank is 2% up. So those are kind of leading. And Reliance is on 1.5%, 1.4% up. So should we do this analysis on certain other things as well, like stocks? Okay, so let's see Reliance. This is what most of the people would be trading, right? Reliance, FC. So Reliance, let's see how we, now we have got one swing. This is another swing. This is third, fourth, and then we have fifth, right? So which is the biggest swing around these levels? See what has happened. Exactly, it has opened, stayed bullish. Target is yesterday's high, exactly achieved. Then it comes back again, retest, and then again it goes back, right? So exactly, this is what it has played. So from here it has broken, it has come back again, it has tried to take the support. Okay, it did not sustain. Then it came back again, came down almost at this open, then again gets bounced. Okay, so certain other parameters is what I will kind of trying to I'll try to cover, just to kind of get furthermore cleanup of these things, so that your SL, so whatever SLs we are talking about, that SLs also we will try to avoid it, because we are not going blindly with any situations, right? So when we are looking at these kind of days, now look at where exactly these swings are kind of taken place, right? So this was a day, right? So what we are seeing now, we spoken about this particular thing, right? That there would be a possibility of a higher support or resistance building around these levels. What is happening is basically these are the days, right? So we are seeing one swing here, right? We are seeing another swing here, right? So okay, I'll explain you that. So this concept, if you look at it, so we are seeing one swing, whatever has happened, second swing it has come here, right? So what is going to happen on this day is there is a high possibility from this area. Okay, this is my strongest resistance zone, right? Because I have seen once somebody started selling, definitely there will be a big people who will be selling here, right? So whenever it is coming and retesting these levels, exactly at this point somebody was adding more sell orders, right? So when it is coming up also, I'm seeing I don't have much of upside move here, right? I would better try to sell at rise, right? Because whenever it is forming like this, right? And second thing is when I have a congestion zones, right? Like these congestion zones, right? Too many congestions are happening. Now we have not plotted this and bounce and all that thing, right? So whatever congestion is happening, those are the days generally we would find that there is a possibility of a sideways momentum, some kind of sideways momentum which will happen. Okay, and then what will happen is this is gonna be a trapping day. The next day you might not get some kind of moves or whatever it is, but overall I will see, okay, it is coming from a downtrend, it is kind of given a bounce here. Okay, then it has again got sold around these zones. Okay, this is the strongest zone. I would better wait for this zone to sell. Okay, so I'm not going to do buy entry here. Okay, I might miss out this trade, but I will not do buy entry here. I will do sell entry around these levels. And this is also a kind of a round figure, right? Around 2400. So that is where I know the sellers are sitting around these 2400 levels. So whatever they are trying to do, I'm gonna get a better trade if I sell on these kind of zones, right? So when I do this selling here, I have much more higher potential to go. I can even hold this trade with this SL, right? So whenever these double swings which happens, which are very, very close, these are the zones which are very, very strong zones. Whenever we are getting these kind of zones, right, we have to be very, very careful. And if at all I'm planning to sell here, I can get one confirmation candle and I will sell. My SL will be just around this level, right? 2397. My entry is around 2389 level. Okay, just hardly some 7 points SL. And even if I keep my 1 is to 2, 1 is to 3 target, I will easily achieve this, right? So whenever we are taking the targets, either we take with the swing levels, or my target has to be as per my risk, whatever I have taken, right? So this is what we are trying to avoid on certain trades. Then we are looking at overall trend. So is it this trend is positive? Earlier trend, it is coming from a negative side, right? So it's a sell on rise as of now, till the time I'm not seeing some swings are broken, right? So this higher swing, if that would have been broken, then probably I would have looked at buying opportunities. But this swing, around these swings, right, we are seeing there is a strong resistance building up around 2400. This one, if you consider it also from the other side of it, there would be, if you go and check, you will find 2400, there will be huge correlators will be sitting on this day. Okay, so some historical data, if anybody wants to do that analysis, probably you will understand there are possibility of many people are selling these calls. Okay, and that is where the swing levels, they generally do the selling part of it. Okay, so this is what we will try to identify. Now I'll again go back to your Fibonacci thing. Now look at this, what has happened here. Again same level, 2390, right? Then it gave a swing, again it has gone down, then probably this swing and this swing. Okay, now I'll show you what Fibonacci and how we are making those changes. What we are seeing, sharper move. You know, this is a very clear trade, whatever we have got. Okay, so now what we are doing, once we plotted this Fibonacci, right, we are just going to the settings tab. Okay, settings tab, what we are trying to do, we are making the changes in this. Okay, so if you want background, you want reverse, so whatever you plotted, if at all the trend reverses, right? So you just click on this and see whether the trend reversal, whatever zones are there, are we getting those levels. So this is where we are making the changes. Just plot it. Just plot it. Once you plot it, so we are seeing, okay, this is the, once you plot this, right? Once you plot, automatically you will get one settings option on the top. Click on that. You make the changes as per your requirement, whatever changes you want. Say okay. Just save it. That's it. Now where it has gone, where it is trying to take the support. So whatever levels we plotted yesterday, are we getting those levels? Now can you observe one thing here? On Bank Nifty chart, we had one zone here, one zone here, right? What we said? Strong zones. Where it is open, try to take it down. Where it is open, where it stayed. So, are we selling at these points? Answer is no. Are, are we planning to kind of take any trades on the put side? Answer is no. Because it has broken important swing. Because this swing was very, very critical, right? This was a swing which was critical for Bank Nifty to kind of take it down again. It has not taken out. So it is a bullish momentum. Stay with this trade till the time. Even if you sell it here with this whatever shooting star candle, will you get any money? Hardly anything, right? So are we going to get trapped with this momentum? Because even if I sell after this completion of this candle, my SL would be around this, right? And my target is just this. Exactly, Tanuja. So that's the reason I'm saying we have to observe these levels, and then around 840, 850 level, right? 860 level is what I had given. So whenever it has broken this, I said we will get stronger swing. Stronger swing where 41,000. Why 41,000? Because that's a psychological level, right? So that is the level which we had considered. Are you guys clear now whatever we discussed? So now we plotted, what is that we have plotted? We plotted Camarilla with this. So am I getting any kind of double confirmations? Answer is yes. This entry H4 taken the taken the support, swing taken the support. Can I get first long entry here with a small stop loss below these zones? Answer is yes. Straight movement, right? In this scenario also, is it breaking my swing? Whenever I'm taking a trade, can I put my SL here or here? Okay, my target would be around this level, first target. Then once it has broken this level, the straight level, because it has broken H5. Okay, basically Bank Nifty is telling us that H5 it is not gonna stop today because it's a trending move. So what it has done, it has gone up, came down, taken the support, zoom, and then after that we are seeing it's almost H6 levels, which is. So are we trying to sell here? Answer is no, because these levels, what is going to happen? It will consolidate. So our entry where I will try to sell, or I might see trend is very, very strong, right? And uh, will I kind of try to sell maybe at below these levels? If I get any strong candle, I might try to sell for a quick scalping because I'm going against the trend. Trend is straightforward up move. There is no question of I am selling anywhere. Okay, I would probably try to wait for some confirmations and then we will try to find out any kind of selling levels. Same thing with Nifty. Now look at this. What has exactly has happened? We plotted these levels yesterday. I had considered a down move somewhere, right? Exactly the down move has to come from these levels, right? These are the levels which I had given yesterday. What has happened? It has opened above these levels. Strong buy is still at H5 only. H5 it has consolidated, willing to tell us that there is no, uh, you know, sell entry around these levels, right? Still consolidating. Even if I take entry here, I have H5 here, right? Some kind of consolidation. Is it breaking my swing? Answer is no yet, right? Let it hold these levels. Then I will get either long entry or a short entry, right? Now where it has gone? Exactly 3.618. Is it crossing these levels right now? Those black lines are basically Fibonacci levels, which we have plotted as per the swing high swing lows. So whether we were in a right trade today morning or whether we went into a wrong trade in morning. I think I plotted it wrong. So around these levels are swing. So this is our swing levels somewhere, and this is where it is consolidating. If it breaks this, then we can see a movement till 654 also. But as of now, considering one move is already done, might consolidate around these areas, might tempt you to buy puts or whatever it is. Exactly opened around these levels, sustained above these levels, exactly above our Fibo levels, holding. H5 is also holding, right? Hold it. So now, can you guys take trades confidently on your own, analysis? You don't need any telegram, you don't need any gurus to tell you where exactly to buy and sell, right? We know exactly where the R levels are. With a proper stop loss, if you are taking the trades, you are in a perfect trade. You will not have issues. I am not saying you will not have SLs will be there, SL will be part of your trade, but you have to accept the SLs somewhere. What you will have to do is basically, that mindset is also important, though you know all the levels, you know all the possible things, right? But you need to understand one particular thing is, you're not taking those SLs, if you're not taking those things, right? See, now today I have not participated after this move, right? Because we were discussing, we are live, we are discussing about all these things. We were trying to understand the concept. It is, overall, zone where we were seeing some kind of, overall zone which is there. So if at all you would have, I would have continued with my trade also. Probably Bank Nifty would have given me a very big target. But that is okay. Are we trying to kind of, fight with the market right now? Answer is no. Now, these kind of places, what will happen, everybody will get, extremely bearish, thinking that, especially the retailers, what will happen is, you will say, okay, market has already run so much, it has already kind of crossed these levels. Should I sell because it's already run so much, right? That's the kind of analysis most of our retailers will do. Are we getting any confirmations? Are we getting any kind of information that, okay, market is going to go down? We might try to sell around these levels. It's overbought situation, we also know. But does it make a sense selling it here just like that? Answer is no. The full week market stayed in a range and now it has given a breakout. So what is it telling us? That it has built a base, will kind of go on the other direction. When we are look at this, where it is going, same analysis, okay, same analysis we are trying to do in a higher time frame now. Okay, what we are trying to find out, where are the swing high, swing lows. Okay, important levels, we are seeing one important level here. First we will find out the path. Then we see one fall, then bounce, then we are seeing another fall, right? Then we are seeing small bounce, then the low is broken, then we are seeing another high. Okay, then we saw this swing. Now it is going towards these levels. What has happened? Market has basically consolidated around these levels, 1 hour charts, right? It is still trying to go up now because it has broken the swing in the morning, right? Strong candle, strong upside, still remaining. Where it might go towards 600 level. We will just take 5 minutes break and then we will join. 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay, friends, I'm back. So, how many of you actually feeling a FOMO now? The people who have missed out the trade. No FOMO for people. People are still learning. So, either you have taken a good trade in the morning itself and still holding. I had taken a trade which was 40,900 call and which I dollar profit. But looking at the trend, it has kind of gone up. There are no pullbacks today. So, it is a straight line up. Okay, so basically a very, very strong candle if you look at it from day point of view. Okay, so it has formed basically a W pattern, then it has given a breakout. Where is the next target? The next target is around 605. Okay, so these levels it has to kind of achieve. Excellent, Tanuja. So if you just observe these things, I think you will get very good trades going forward also. Now Nifty is going towards a zone which is around uh, 575 levels. Okay, there is a supply zone which is there. Okay, around these zones only. So if at all you're planning to take a long trade and all those things, just be careful. We are also in a overbought situation right now. The consideration of whatever move has happened. So we might see some kind of consolidation around these zones, or we might see a trade could come in for a short side. Okay. So just be careful at these levels. Don't take any long positions at these points now. Nifty has kind of almost achieved the targets, whatever I was talking about, around 600 levels. Also, if you look at it from a point of view of Nifty breaking the monthly CPR levels, okay. So Virgin CPR, it has not respected today. It has straight away gone up from that Virgin CPR, and now it is basically it has gone above these monthly CPR, which is a good sign for the bulls. So ideal scenario, my target on Bank Nifty would have been around 41,614 or 615 kind of levels. But considering it has already run so much, I think I would not enter in any trades or anything as of now because it is not going to. I will wait for some retracement if at all it comes. No, so I would not say it's a trap. We don't. It will be a trap, but somewhere these are the levels where we might see some kind of profit booking. We might look out for the retracement somewhere um, for today. This was a selling zone from around 23rd of Feb. This is where the selling had started off. So whatever pullback had come and it has kind of gone into this zones around 600 levels where critical. So if you look at these levels also, the major sell off had come and then now the bounce is coming, right? So we will, if you would have seen multiple times, there is a strong candle comes, after that there is a small candle and then again the fall starts off. So we have to be little careful. Yeah, 41,000 will be a crucial level. Okay, so even if you look at it on these charts also, now kind of bank nifty has gone above this 1.618 level also. And if you look at it around these levels, right? So bank nifty is kind of forming a W pattern now. And if at all this W pattern gets broken, then we will have much bigger, higher targets. But these zones, if you look at it, somewhere around these zones, this was a support earlier, right? So these were the zones where the support was there earlier, around 41,600 levels. So this level will be very crucial for Bank Nifty to kind of take it up. So now we are like 900 points up. Be little careful on these zones. Look at this again, how the retracement has happened exactly on these places, and now it has given a further breakout. It is still, the strength is there. These are the levels around 130 level. If at all it is coming below this, then we might look at from a selling point of view. But looking at the trend today, no sell entry. I would avoid to do any sell entries or anything here. Yeah, I would better wait for global markets are completely flat. There is nothing much is happening on global markets. It's only the Indian markets which are running. And today, if you look at it, ICICI Bank, SDFC Bank is leading the rally, which is around 2% up, both of them. Banking kind of leading the rally today. The Bank Nifty is kind of not stopping at any levels. So we are straight away seeing now the levels, because it has crossed these levels, we can still see 450 levels. But considering one rally is already kind of done and we have not seen much of retracement, have to be little careful on. There would be certain news or certain things which would be there. Anyways, I don't follow any news or anything, but generally there would be some news and certain things which would be going on, right? Global, yesterday US market had rallied, so probably that cue it has taken and then it is kind of going up. But looking at 2.618% has kind of crossed already. It looks like extremely overbought market right now. Around this 500, 600 levels is where the Nifty is kind of, sorry, 575 to 600 levels is a level which is a kind of supply zone right now. So, I am not willing to kind of take a buy entry around these levels. But anybody captured that morning move, probably uh, have made big money. If you would have observed, we have not gone back to anything on, uh, on part of option chain or anything. Many people would be talking about option chain, how it has given certain things. Till yesterday, option chain was telling us it's a sell on rise market. Today, it is completely, and this is a cleaner move, right? So uh, that gives you that confidence because earlier day, whatever move had come, it was a very clear move which was. So day before yesterday, whatever that up move had come, which was a kind of a struggle, which was there, and now it has kind of given a very clean move. So like there will be so Nifty still has to kind of cross that 600, 620 kind of levels to kind of show that further up move. Nifty is exactly gone towards my supply zone and it is reversing. Bank Nifty is still kind of holding on these levels, but I will not take sell entry around these levels yet. One retracement might come, so but that retracement we should not consider as a selling opportunity. RSI is hovering around 80 constantly, not gone below 70 also yet. So looks like most of the people are booking profits today, the big profits. Again retracement starts off. Nifty is giving faster retracement than Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is still holding around. So And this looks like more of a short covering move. We have to still see the end of the day data whether there is any longs which are built up by the big guys. If at all that is the case, then we might see the upside. But generally, whatever move comes in the first half, and generally Friday, I don't expect big moves to come in. But if at all that comes, generally the trend continues, and it's a kind of a breakout which is come in. But I think on Bank Nifty we captured the right move. I think was there because I have a decent profit for today. I don't want to lose it at this point because no use of taking a long trade also here now, not giving any further this thing. We are like almost 1.5% up. See, Bank Nifty is leading the rally, which is almost 2.2% up, which is I think good relief rally somewhere. Generally, if you would have seen this simple mechanism, right, wherein now everybody had become bearish, especially after yesterday's move. Everybody had become bearish, and almost every other person started taking this short trades that put buyers were huge, right? And yesterday, what has happened is initially everybody thought it's a relief rally, and we will see this whatever move has come today. Yesterday, everybody expected the same, but the issue what has happened was yesterday was a completely trapping move, right? And Nifty went down very very quickly, and then even Bank Nifty we had seen a good amount of correction in that even in the last. Yesterday, many had kind of bought calls, they got trapped. Now, end of the day, many would have carried the puts, those also would have got trapped today because it was a huge gap up, and then after that, we are like not stopping only. So, whatever people who had taken this short positions or even option selling, also, if you would have seen, there were lots of call writing which was done, right? Now, all these guys, they have kind of completely trapped it. All that short positions has got liquidated today. So whatever relief rally has come, we have to still see. There has to be a follow up and all that thing. It looks like some kind of trend reversal might come in, but have to still wait and watch. Whatever we are exactly observing on these levels, right? We have to see where exactly these levels stands, and that 600 level will be crucial because all these guys they have to kind of hold on these levels if at all their short positions they have to protect it. This move could be also a liquidity generation somewhere where people go for a long, and uh, there are some people who are kind of buying all these calls, and it might get into a different issue altogether, because everybody becomes short, then things will not work out, right, for these guys also. There has to be a buyer for that put somewhere. There has to be buyer on that call also somewhere. When they're selling the calls, there has to be buyer. So considering the kind of rally has happened in the first half, it should not happen the second half. We might see sell off because whatever they have generated now, they might adjust the premiums again. But definitely, it's a short covering rally. As of now, trend remains positive. So, any other learnings which you think we should cover up coming sessions or whatever it is? Do let me know. You can type in the chat, or can put it on the Telegram group, which we might see somewhere, right? Yes, these are all, see, these are the things which are not, kind of spoken. These are all things generally people will do in the paid uh, training programs and all that things. Yeah, so Camarilla, I have already done the earlier sessions. I have covered the Camarilla part of it. Camarilla will be part of our going forward also the sessions. Okay, now see, this Camarilla is already there with our this thing, right? Now, Nifty is taking a retracement. Is exactly from the levels which I told you, which is a supply zone. Okay. Now it is taking a retracement, but at this level, if I get some kind of bullish momentum or anything, I might look at taking a long entry again. Especially for today kind of scenario, probably Camarilla wouldn't have given me the confidence to buy. Okay, because what has happened on Camarilla is basically Nifty has opened above H4 only. First candle, anyways, we will not get the trade. Second candle, only it has achieved the target. So when it is achieved the target, now I don't see anything which is on the upside, right? Because my RSI is also on the upside. My H5 is also achieved. The only thing is, if at all it starts sustaining above these levels, right? I can take a small trade, which is with this SL, right? Which is 520 SL, and around this 540, we would have taken the long entry. Yeah, yeah. So we will cover up maximum things, whatever we can cover up, right? We will cover up those sessions also, those parts also. Yes, Camarilla is kind of my favorite, so I will definitely, because Camarilla has given enough money for me till now, right? So Camarilla is something which is my favorite. And always what we can try to do is we can always try to combine our things with Camarilla. So even though, see, certain places, we what we discussed, right? Now yesterday I had told sell, right? I had mentioned sell on first sell, right? What has happened yesterday? Camarilla, it was on L3, right? And L3, if at all, if I go blindly and buy, what would have happened? My SL would have hit. So what we are trying to do is basically we are trying to understand how does my Camarilla with other price action things will work. Because only Camarilla is not gonna give me money, right? If I only follow Camarilla, then I might get trapped. So like whatever Frank Oshua ka book also, it not every level is for us is a buying level. So L3 also can be a selling level in certain scenarios, right? So those things also we have to consider before we take any trades. And yesterday, after this L4 was broken, we have seen the targets achieved. See, now here, if you see Camarilla, H3 was just below, right? So here there was no entry, right? Only at H4 we have got the entry, and this indicator is actually very useful because the first target, whatever this is, basically some Fibo levels or something. So whenever that it generally last few days I was telling you, right? It was not going beyond these levels. Our first levels of Camarilla targets. So this indicator was giving. So mostly what used to happen is, I think that day also some people got trapped on these things where we had seen some kind of fall had come from L4, the levels had come. Mostly people stayed for this target, right? The first target people had not booked. On these levels, people had not booked. And then what has happened? It has reversed. So that is where this indicator I was telling. See, earlier also, exactly, same levels, right? And especially when we are trading with options, right? So what happens is certain times the option movements versus your spot movement, right? There will not be any sync. Now, even though the Nifty is kind of coming down, okay, if you look at the option premium, it is still there only. It has not gone down also. The call side option and the put side option, though Nifty is coming down, put option is not increasing, right? Because there are lots of activities. So whenever we, this kind of trade, I think somebody had messaged also yesterday, right? That they have taken target for this level, and then it suddenly reversed and it has kind of hit all the SLs. By this time, even if you have bought options, right, on a put side, this one would have given good money. But after that, when it is reversing, it has given you very big loss because suddenly the premiums have gone, and then the premiums will not come back till the time it is again going below this level. As an option buyer, we have to always look out for the momentum. No use of trading now this day. Whatever people were trading, I don't know, some messages I got it that whenever we are seeing these kind of things, right, now here H4 is broken, has again come down. Okay, ideally your SL should be around these levels or these levels, right? So it has achieved the target, but our SLs, do we keep on options? If at all there is no momentum here, this day I was seeing this 17,400 300 call. Okay, it was not going beyond one level. It has only moved in the last few minutes. That also was retraced again, and the premium was gone. Yeah. So Camarilla, see, this is the indicator which I'm using. Settings, if I really ask me, the simple settings, only thing one change I have done here is 100. I have kept it so that this one is basically it is going to give us 100 days Camarilla. So whatever back testing also I have to do, I can go back 100 days. Okay. Then I'm not using any other things, no CPR, no mid levels, all these things. I've removed of all these things. Okay. No other price actions and other things. Okay. Simply I've kept it just like that so that I get only the levels which are important, and I want to keep my chart as clean as possible because then I can see hammer formation, shooting star formations, certain things. You have to search for a pivot boss, and then you will get this indicator. So you'll have to just select here. So there is this indicator by name team Taurus. This is the indicator what I'm using right now. This is called TT pivot boss plus EMA plus VWAP and RSI and price action and all that thing. Somewhere around 3,800 people who have subscribed to this. This is the indicator which I'm using. Now, yesterday's fun was yesterday I expected Bank Nifty to break this 400 level, right? And I had given that put. Now, the problem what has happened is though the Bank Nifty has gone below this level, so the Bank Nifty yesterday had gone to 40,300 level. But what has happened? That 40,400 premium did not move, did not go anywhere, right? Only that last few minutes from 1 rupee to 10 rupee it has gone. Otherwise, there was no momentum. Options, if at all you're trading with options, see, if at all you're trading with futures, it is a very clear levels, right? Where your SLs and where your targets are. Now that phase of consolidation has started off again. You see, I told you, right? When retracement is something which we will look at thing, okay, but the retracement has not come to this level. This one will trap again for the call buyers. If at all anybody takes now, people who bought puts will their SLs will hit around these. It will just consolidate around these areas. Maybe in the last few minutes, probably we might see 600 levels also. But as of now, I think has to basically consolidate now. After one big move, you have to consolidate. So till the time the retracement is not coming towards 17,554, I would not try to take any trades. Just the consolidation started off on the higher side. I think we might see some retracement around these levels, or it might just consolidate around these. So let's wait. We will not enter into any trades as of now. So Bank Nifty is kind of crossed 300 also, kind of forming a double top. Like I mentioned, it is just gonna consolidate for some time now. Major strength is coming from Bank Nifty only. No strength on Nifty, which is so Nifty has gone up. IT is still laggard in this rally. Banks are running, and I think Reliance is in rally. But Reliance again, whatever levels. Yeah, Mr. Rao, I think it will work both on stock as well as index. Only thing is, the certain stocks or certain certain instruments which has way of doing certain things, right? So what happens is on those stocks, um, you'll have to understand their characteristics. Sometimes the characteristics might be in a different fashion altogether. So just just watch out, just do some observations, and then probably you can take certain trade. Because now generally whatever we have discussed is we have discussed more on towards this thing Nifty, Bank Nifty kind of thing, right? One or two stocks we have seen, and there also it kind of works. But only thing is, if at all, I think Nifty 50 stocks, I think it might work out much better. Still that consolidation around these areas only. These are very critical areas. Only thing is in this, whatever we are trying to do, right, in the stocks and all those things, if you are following, just watch out for the marking the correct swings. So again, exactly my levels I told you around this 580 level. This is the place. There is a supply zone, so we need to watch out for these zones. Not happen that we will get trapped. Yeah, exactly. I think Bajaj Finance is also good. This where we can get good trades. Look at this. There is a kind of a lower high formation is happening around these levels. Entry somewhere. It's an overbought situation right now. So selling will only come if at all it moves back below our levels. But also our Camarilla levels are just of H5. It has crossed and it has gone towards almost beyond L6 also. Is beyond L6 levels also today. Expecting one sharper retracement somewhere, though it is not quoted by thing as of now. But I'm just checking the formation which is happening. So this one was a high. This one is low. If this low is broken, then we might see some retracement. As of now, I'm not seeing anything, but the lower highs have started forming. Almost Monday to Thursday, it played in a range and then it has given up. So hopefully this breakout sustains from a bull's point of view. The bullish flag kind of formation. So exactly my levels, it has kind of gone and now it is kind of retracing. See? Superb. It was. I think I'm just seeing your chart. I think it is. So the problem with EMA, right? Whatever EMAs and all those things which I see, EMA, the bigger problem what happens is sometimes it will give you very late and now this trend line it is breaking. It's given a close below the trend line. The down move would be limited. We are retracement towards our fib levels and see the rally till. So now RSI has gone below 70. So let's see if the swing is getting broken. Slowly, Bank Nifty is also retracing. Let's see where. Bank Nifty is around 200 level. So exactly our supply zone, it has worked perfectly. So we have not taken any put entry at this. So that lower high was clearly giving us confirmation that there is a possibility of down move. So the put premiums are not moving much. So now, if you observe in the live thing, right, you will observe this particular. This one was a swing. Another swing had come around these places, right? This has become one. Okay, there was some kind of built up which has happened. Till the time it is not crossing above these levels, we can't take strong entry. It might just consolidate around these levels. Bank Nifty is showing the retracement. Very, very sharp retracement has come. So our price had already given us that indication, right? There is a kind of momentum happening. So now the retracement has come. We need one confirmation candle here to go long. And I will become seller around these 530 levels if at all that is going again. There is not giving any confirmation of a support. Now also it is kind of breaking the 20 EMA. So let's see. So now there is a green candle forming. Let's see if it holds. So faster momentum now on the downside. I think whatever we analyzed, it was perfectly right. That formation and then the fall has come. The candle has to close below these levels. I think they have made everybody bullish and then it is again going back. Bank Nifty is almost given up 100 points. SDFC is again kind of giving up most of the gains. It is like almost 0.25% gone. The Reliance is something which is holding. Still holding our Fibonacci levels, so no selling entry. So from the top, exactly our Fibonacci levels, it has achieved the target. Scalping probably would. So look at how the option premiums are falling, especially the call side, whatever movement has come. We might get one sharp uh, downside momentum. Exactly that 575 level is what I was talking about, and exactly it has given that moment. So RSI has cooled down. So Nifty, Bank Nifty both are on kind of levels where either it is make or break, and I think Nifty is kind of giving away all that. still trying to take the support on our Fibo levels only. So whatever people who are buying calls and all those things, I think because of the FOMO or whatever it is, I think those guys would have got into trouble considering this movement has come, because it has kind of taken out the premium completely. So let's see if it sustains above our levels. Otherwise, we will get good correction till 460 levels again. So it will go back to again the same range where it has started off, and whatever up move has come, I think that will go back into negative. The bank Nifty is again breaking 200 level also. Careful. That has taken the support at 0.5 levels. The candles are still negative on this side. There is no positive candle yet. Bank Nifty has given up 200 level also. We might see one correction now, downside. So even if you're trading, you will not get any on options because options are not moving. There is no momentum. Still consolidating at our levels. So no trades. So IT is again building up a pressure here. Let's see if IT kind of takes Nifty down. Yeah, possible. I expect that 520 levels of go like retracement around 508 is what I'm expecting. But momentum is not there. Till the time momentum we are not getting, we will not get any uh, money on options. So higher lows are again forming. Might kind of take Nifty up. Now Reliance is running again. Reliance is taking the Nifty up again. Bank Nifty is kind of laggard at 41,200. Looks like Nifty has taken the support at FIBO levels. Till the time it is not closing above that levels, we can't trade anything here. So now Reliance is going up, Bank Nifty is still stuck at that levels. Now Reliance is 2% up. Waiting for this candle to close. If it is closing above the fib levels, probably I can take a long entry. Taken one long entry. Target will be the swing high again, morning whatever high we had. Option momentum and the candles are not suggesting any upside, so I'll be booking my position. So no momentum, just consolidating the same place. So better not to trade at these levels because there is no momentum, just a consolidation at one place. Bank Nifty is again given a momentum, which is an upside. So now, can Nifty break the day's high? If that is broken, then we can expect sharper moves on the upside. Looks like exactly our target is coming, is the day's high, and now it is breaking that as well. When Bank Nifty is trying to break the day's high. So looking like Reliance is fueled the rally further. So our targets will be so not today. I'm not kind of expecting, but around 600, 630 levels is what we can expect on the upside. So Bank Nifty has a target of around 460. Not sure it will come today, but because it's already rallied so much, we have to be, because after gap up and then it is rallying further. So if at all you have made money, then I think you can the profits. But these places don't take any trades because not giving me any kind of because already one rally is done, right? So second half we might see just consolidation around these zones only. So Tanuja, are you there on online? Just show you the things. Super Bhaskar. I think you would have made good money on this Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty had given a superb rally today. Whatever we expected, I think it was perfectly in that zone. 41,100 was a target which I was expecting. I hope all of you are in green today. So Tanuja is not there, I guess. So probably I can explain her on the chat group itself. The Bank Nifty call, I think I picked it up at exactly at the bottom, considering our Fibo setup, and it was a breakout also. The first candle itself was a positive close above the levels, so I had picked it up there, and has kind of yielded good results. But I would say I missed bigger rallies somewhere. Probably I would have re-entered again, but then I was on the live session on training different things. I think I missed that rally. But it's okay. always get better moves later. Yeah, okay. Tanuja, you are there. So I will just show you these settings. Just check if at all you are able to kind of see these things. Okay. If you just note down these levels, or later on also if you want these levels, you can always pause the video and see the things. So these are the levels which you have to mark it on your chart, or the Fibonacci. So Monday probably we will discuss how do we kind of get the targets for the moves. Yeah. So have you noted down, Tanuja? Have you noted down the Fibo levels? So all the analysis, see, generally we should always follow the spot chart because spot has much better, understanding of that particular instrument, right? So if at all we are following the future, again it's a derivative, right? So it's better to always follow the spot chart. So looks like he's trying to give a breakout of the morning zones. Volumes are not there. Whatever small selling volume, whatever that small red candle was there, the volume is higher there. Still at my supply zone area. So also Tanuja, whatever you're uh, following, right? You'll have to take swing high, swing low. Whatever was the highest swing of. Wow. So look at this fun now, wherein Nifty spot is actually not moving, and option has kind of gone crazy. There is a huge short covering happening. So option has kind of almost like 10 points, wherein Nifty has not moved anywhere on the spot, wherein the future is moving. Now, there is a huge volume which has been traded at these levels, but spot price has not moved. That's quite surprising. You look at here and look at the spot. Sorry, future. This is future. See, now it has given the breakout. Now the breakout it has come. Option movement came much faster, which is almost like gone 20 points. Uh, op- Spot has kind of moved very, very late. Like Bank Nifty actually target of 614. I don't know whether it will come today also, only because the way it is moving, it's directional move. You never know, even that 614 also can be achieved. Options has gone crazy. Look at the difference between the spot and the future. Look at the future, how it is moving. It has moved very, very quickly, wherein the spot has moved after that. So there is a short covering which is happening on the what? Sorry, future. Options are still running in one directional thing, wherein looks like the movement is already coming beyond that 600 levels. Also. I booked my call just before that, and then next move it has come to because at spot level it was not moving, right? So whatever observation I had on the spot, it has kind of completely. These are all new learnings, right? If you kind of start observing these things, you will get to know what is the momentum which is now. Now the Nifty spot, this spot is trying to go up, but the future is kind of giving a different picture altogether. So I'm finding it little because option ka momentum, whatever that IV had to go up, it has already gone. Now again it is falling, but spot it has kind of not moved. Spot the candle is still green, wherein future candle it is red. Like some big short covering has happened. On the top, there is a hammer forming. So any day when the day is high, if the hammer forms, you know what could happen? So the short covering has happened. Somebody has got trapped. Something has happened. I'm I'm seeing that if at all buyers, it should not happen that the call buyers will get trapped in this move. Thing is not right. Some move has come. Something has happened. Not very sure why this has happened because the volumes were also traded, and the next probably next volume itself there is a high volume which is getting traded, and then candle is negative. So on spot it is forming a hammer. Options are still running, still on a high. This is like that buying climax kind of scenario. Let's see if this candle ka high is getting. So any doubts or anything which is there, you can ask because maybe another 5 minutes we will close the session. There we can always discuss on the group as well. However, now I would suggest if at all anybody is in profit, please don't trade anything now. Just leave it as it is because not getting the good feeling that there might be some kind of fall or something might come. Some kind of trapping might happen here. So you have next 2 days, Saturday, Sundays, practice and come back with your uh, thoughts on how what all things. So 600 is achieved now. Okay, guys. So if there are no questions, we'll close the session. Anything which is there, we can always do. Thank you for joining in. Do like the video. Do share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. Happy weekend.